matchup on 10 between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Right to the air is Willis. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Looking to throw again on second down. Willis, it's complete. Burks finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. First and 10, it's Willis. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they're looking 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers 7, Chargers nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, LA! Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you want those early holiday shoppers, partner. You want those guys to get your list done because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. So this is something we didn't see it all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
70 Ranger.
From the 41, Willis. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now Willis on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they let the throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
19 strikes.
Fourth down, Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Alan Lazard, 76 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nwogu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. They'll buy some time right. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action, Willis. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
He gets this one to Burks. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? But Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It's a pickup for 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Willis. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On third down, it's Willis. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Going on 4th down, here's Willis. Going deep here for Taylor. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go play action with Hurts. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the Raiders have recovered. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyquan Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Willis will look to throw on first down. Out left to Dotson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. The 30. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 85 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Willis on first and 10. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Oh, interesting. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. On first down, Hurts. Going right side here, and that's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Finish. Finish. Corner 17. Hurt.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On second and goal. Hurts rolling to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
That's a good decision there. He was looking, and he was looking, but the coverage was excellent. Nice job to get rid of it and try and find something better on third and goal. He didn't let that clock accelerate and force him into an error.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. In motion left, the tight end. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
1st and 10, Willis. He's going up top for Taylor. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It's a gain of 8, brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chargers 40-yard line.
18 runners.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Right side, Thornton with it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stay cool.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Touchdown Raiders. Tyquan Thornton, 28 yards. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Harold Landry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working and keep it going.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Willis now off the play fake. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your cover.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And the Raiders have got him. Harold Landry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook and they still want to run it.
He's got a man, complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyquan Thornton, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their fourth-quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Raiders 70, Chargers 21.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Willis. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates.
3rd down, it's Willis. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Willis is going to throw once more. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Flushed out right. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Julian Love picks it. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.